morning, you bad, beautiful bitches. We are back at it again. Familiar face back in the studio. Hello.
Boom, 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 boom. Feels good to be back. Feels good to be back.
And we need you back.
We need to be back.
And you know who's all the way back? The Celtics.
The Celtics.
Hello. Champions, banner 18.
World champions.
I'll say it right now. Joe Mazzulla, greatest head coach ever, and if the previous head coach wasn't so horny and got fired, he'd be a champion too.
Right. Well, that's what happens. You put God first.
Keep it in your pants. And you know who didn't keep it in their pants? This buzzer beater, okay? He put his wiener on the court.
Oh, my goodness.
This is the crazy... You were watching this. You weren't asleep at this point.
No. I saw this. I saw this live.
This is the craziest half-court shot by Pritchard I've ever seen.
Dude.
You know what's crazy? The audio here... Hurley, if you turn this up a tad, the announcer calls it. He goes,
dude, look at the bench. They knew it because he throws down these shots like that. He actually does this shit.
See if they give it to us.
If not, whatever. Look at the bench though. They know. They're like, look at them. They're already jumping.
Yeah,
they knew it.
For those listening and not watching, we were reviewing Pritchard's half court shot. 4 seconds left,
dude. And what
halftime?
What a moment. Huh?
You know me, like, enjoy sports, but not like, I don't know them by name. This Celtics team, I fucking love them all.
Yeah, they're
Tatum,
a couple of dogs out there, dude. Couple
Pritchard,
of dogs.
Dude. Holiday, you know who I'm a big fan of is Holiday.
Yeah.
Not only does he look like Lil Wayne, he's a beast on the court.
Right. And
what an animal.
If you're going to have a point guard, someone running quarterback in this whole thing, he better look like Lil Wayne.
Right.
That is insane.
Weezy F baby, and the F is for we're fucking champions.
Yeah,
okay?
Dude, unbelievable. It's been
Holy
16 years.
Here's something eerie
16.
for you. Yeah. That's fucking wild. They won 16 years ago on the same date. Mm-hmm. How weird is that?
Yeah. The numbers were aligning. Everything was aligning. We knew it was going to happen. I will say this. I do kind of wish, and this is probably just from all the Super Bowls and just Boston in general winning everything, is that I wanted it to be a little more like nail biting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Brady with 2 minutes left.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Then you see a miracle happen like that. As far as this was more of like, I mean, we started smoking them right out of the gate. You knew the series
lead by basically middle of the half,
and even in the beginning of the series, like you knew it was over.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Even when we lost Game 5, you were like, there's no chance.
Yep.
But I mean, regardless, that's just me talking, being a Boston fan for my whole life, being like, I wish it was a little more competitive, because we just win too much.
Ash and I went to Game 4 in Dallas.
Yeah.
Dude,
I saw that.
Like
crazy.
NBA it's rigged.
Right.
It's
like, gotta be.
You don't just get your ass kicked like that just because it's an away game.
And then
50
put us up on a 50 piece with a side tender.
I know.
What the hell?
Here's the worst thing. I refuse. I'm going to put a line in the sand. Going to away games as the away opponent's fan. Yeah. Me and Ashley there looking like idiots with Celtics jerseys on. Yeah. And then everyone around us, of course, every point.
Right.
Fuck you guys.
Right.
You can't control the game, but boy, you want to throw hands. I mean,
yeah. And speaking of fans, even this next clip that I heard, dude, the aftermath of last night.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable. I can only imagine how it was for you, being that you live upstairs,
bro.
But it is insane. That right there is. Like, that doesn't look fun to me.
Dude, what you're watching is the front doorway of our building.
Yeah.
Hurley, go ahead and roll this one. This is... Ashley and I are sitting there on the balcony watching thousands... It looked like orcs, dude. Yeah. It looked like thousands of orcs attacking Gandalf the Great.
Right.
And I was like, where are you guys going, bro?
Dude.
Look at this. Look at the crowd.
And it's
heaven forbid we wanted to go grocery shopping. You can't even get in our own building.
That was literally what I said to you. Like, God forbid you got to go to the pharmacy and get your pharmaceutical medication.
However, though, I will say there is two sides to me. One, I think you and I are at the ripe age of 29. Where this no longer looks fun.
No.
But I guess I am a little glad there's a younger crowd that's still doing this shit.
Yeah. Well, because, I mean...
What a city.
Because... if I'm not mistaken, I believe last night, 16 years ago, we were getting on the train. Coming into the city for the
drinking Svedka.
Right. To
some sort of gold for loco.
To be involved in this aftermath.
Here is continued fandom. This person decides to do pull-ups.
Right.
Was trying to get to 18. The crowd's counting it out here.
Right.
He's at about 6 1/4.
Right.
And climbing.
But I mean, hey.
And you know what's cool about this? What a night. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Boom.
six cops around him.
Right. And no one catches this kid. He goes down and they just all let him go. That's insane. I was going to say it almost is safe, too, because it's like he's going to crowd surf. They'll catch him. Look at him just fall right into the middle.
Did a trust fall, and he's like, you can trust us.
Into the abyss. Boom.
Trust in Jesus. Only trust in God, your Lord and Savior.
Torn ACL.
Yeah. Is that
Celtics
unbelievable?
Win. Yeah, unbelievable night, dude. It was just...
This is continued footage now outside of our apartment building.
Yeah.
So Ashley and I are sitting there. Imagine this. There's like 6 minutes left in the fourth.
Right.
Here we go. Here's the perfect play of this video. Watch this. This is what we saw.
Right.
Right outside our building. Thousands of orcs run towards the garden. Look at the SWAT team in the middle there. Like, bro.
It just looks like...
Look at that.
Yeah.
It was the roar, dude, of this. The roar of, like, I don't know, 10,000 plus people outside your door.
I can't believe, too,
crazy
that is literally right outside your apartment.
Hurley, replay that video one more time. It's
so
Ashley and I are sitting there. You know, we just finished dinner, you know.
Kev emailing the HOA.
Yeah.
Can someone do something about this?
At this point, I kid you not, the game's wrapped. I have my retainers in, teeth flossed.
Right.
I've done my facial routine.
Right.
And I'm looking outside to this man. Try getting some shut-eye.
Right.
With 10,000 orcs screaming and chanting in unison.
Right.
Try getting some REM sleep while Sweet Caroline is playing out your bedroom window. Right. Even me in my sleep, I was like, bah, bah, bah.
I know. You just wake up to that shit. That is so crazy.
It was the craziest.
It's like the scene out of The Patriot where the redcoats just come out of the marsh.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden,
I was like, wait, Boston's seen this before.
Right.
We've beat off the Brits.
Right. But this is what we do, dude. The Celts, they needed to get it done.
Yes.
Because not for nothing, like Tatum, Brown, this whole thing we've had going on.
Yep.
It's easy to look at them and think, like, I still think of them as rookies somewhat.
Yes.
But this is like years. They've been doing this.
Yeah.
We've been to the finals.
Tatum's been in the playoffs
every
season,
time.
Yeah.
It was about damn time that we got it done. And I'm so glad we got it done.
What'd you think of Brown winning MVP and not Tatum?
He deserved it.
Yeah,
100% he deserved it. I was going to say it would have been insane if it was the other way around.
Yes.
If Tatum did get it. Because even though Tatum went off, he did his thing. I'm not going to take credit away from him. But there were points in this series and throughout all the playoffs where Brown was going off.
Yes.
And Tatum was just kind of not playing bad, but just kind of like
a little bit.
Yeah, lost the edge is exactly right. Like he just kind of seemed a little more nonchalant out there. Whereas Brown is going and yamming it with his bag in your face. You know what I mean? Just insane.
Loose translation of bag is, is
nutsack.
Yeah.
In your face.
Just for those.
Right.
Just for those wandering.
He signs the poster for you after. Like he was going off. And Tatum, he played well. But I think after this, the narrative changes a little bit. I think because Tatum was the guy.
Yeah.
And Brown was sort of the Robin to the Batman kind of deal. Yes. And I think after this, I think Brown is changing the narrative a little bit. And I think he might turn into the guy. I think if he's not already the guy.
I agree. Brown by a billion.
Yeah.
And they're such a young team. Coach is young.
Super young.
The
coach is fucking... I'm pretty sure Al Horford is older than the coach.
Yes,
And shout out to Al Horford.
Oh, what a dog.
His whole career, he finally got one. He deserved it.
I was getting a little teary. They had his whole family there.
I know.
And you see them hug, and I was like...
I know. And because he's been here so many times in the playoffs and the finals, and he's just lost fucking every fucking time, dude.
Yeah.
And he needed one. He deserved one. And now
I thought he was going to go out like a Randy Moss.
Yep.
So
and
great,
I'm so excited to see the bling that comes with it because these rings just get more outlandish every season.
Yeah.
It's like football. Every sport sees the football ring. Now it's like this big.
It looks like a Flavor Flav clock.
Exactly.
Like, who's designing these?
They get bigger and bigger and more crazy each time. So I'm pumped to see that one.
I swear, who's the guy? Exhibit. It's like the guy from Pit My Ride.
Yeah,
is the one creating these rings.
Everything's just big and crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
We put a kitchen in the back of your truck just in case,
It's like that mixed with like Ty Pennington, where they're like, I know you saw a squirrel once, so we designed your whole ring squirrel themed, tail on the bottom.
True. God forbid you tell Ty Pennington that you like Batman.
You like Batman? I mean? Yeah. Your ceiling has live bats.
Yeah, now your room until you're 18 years old when you're trying to bring girls back for the first time ever. It's just a bat cave.
Your bed is the Batmobile.
Yeah, exactly.
When you go to bed, you press on the thing.
Right. Which is actually dope.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, pretty dope.
And it's a humidifier.
Right, right. Could you imagine if we had that when we were 12?
Even better.
Man, that's
last
good.
clip for you here is just continued chaos from the crowd. This looks like out of when we exited Afghanistan.
Right.
It looks like
what is that,
runway.
Jack Harlow?
Yeah.
On the green light?
I know.
He really went up there?
It is insanity.
Dude, unbelievable.
It is absolutely insanity. This is how you know, though, I said it earlier, we're at that ripe age where it's couldn't be us.
Right.
You never see me out there.
Actually, and borderline very appropriate with these fans, because I will say I was expecting a few cars to get lit on fire.
Right.
I was or flipped over. I was expecting some sort of chaos. I think is the right word.
Yeah.
And this is pretty, like teams win. This is what's going to happen. I thought it would be a little more on the violent side.
Yes.
But I think we did pretty good.
I agree. Even like this right here, shirtless dudes on top of a police cruiser there.
Right. You got to take that clip and that video and then film yourself with like the background and like put something up your nose and just shake as you're trying to get to the hospital. You got to do it.
If you're the drive, it was. I think you're right. Fairly tame. I didn't hear of any big arrests.
No,
big brawls. We were watching like crazy, dude.
Yeah,
we were like,
I mean, you guys would have had a front row seat.
Oh, dude, I had my camera ready. I was gonna pretend to be like Dana White.
Right.
Tonight on the fight card.
Right.
Main event.
Yeah, it was crazy
Pretty
last night.
Mild. This episode is gonna drop tomorrow.
Boom.
Parade is on Friday.
Yeah.
Parade starts here, ends somewhere on Boylston Street. Oh no, I think it's a lie. That ends.
I have no idea where it goes.
Is it back in Government Center? Something like that. It starts here. So
right in your front yard.
I know. Ashley and I are like we're like so thankful we won. But man, we can't wait to just have the neighborhood back. Let's just bring it back to how
it's gonna be crazy.
Let's get the just the commuters that we had.
It's gonna be so nuts, dude. But I mean, dude, 16 years, and I feel like that last time we won, dude, it doesn't seem like 16 years.
No.
16, dude.
It doesn't even make sense because I'm 11.
Right.
So how?
But we were alive.
Everyone's like, you were here for the last win. No,
one wasn't. No chance in hell.
I'm 11 years old.
Right.
What are you, out of your mind?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But I mean, at the same time, it does, because here's the deal. We win over here.
The laugh.
Here's the deal. Dude, this is what we do.
Yeah, champions.
This is what we do. We win. I mean, because it's good that we got this, because, I mean, let's just call a spade here. We're not going to be seeing any Super Bowls anytime soon. I don't think we're going to be seeing the Bruins, they do what they do every time.
Yep.
Celtics
they're going to be our
looking like a wagon right now.
Is this how we were so spoiled by the Pats?
Yeah.
Like it took like a couple back-to-back wins for the Pats to be a dynasty.
Yep.
I think we're looking at the start of the new dynasty right here.
I think so too, because if we could keep the majority of this core team together, we might be doing this.
Yeah, I agree.
A couple more times coming up here.
We'll see you here this time next year.
Yeah. Quite literally, I think too. If we could... Yeah, I mean, because who else, dude?
I know.
Who else?
I know.
It used to be Golden State, but Golden State, they're not doing that anymore.
Could you imagine being Mark Cuban right now? You were this close.
Yep.
All your Shark Tank friends are behind you.
I know. He's just eating filet mignon on his private jet, just crying his eyes out, going to the Bahamas. It sucks.
This is the worst.
This is the worst. This is the absolute worst. Luka, you douche. Which, not for nothing, too. Luka, Kyrie disappeared, bro, during these finals, these last couple games. Disappeared.
Luka
I don't know what
he
happened.
Was milking some sort of injury, and I was like, that's a cop-out so he doesn't get spanked by Mark Cuban.
Right. And then Kyrie is out there just sucking, and then he's kind of like new Kyrie, where he's like, well, if I suck, I suck, and if I don't, I don't. It's all the energy of the world.
Right.
You know what I mean? Kind of deal, which, I mean, he just sucked. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not because the wind blew left when it should have blown right. That's Kyrie with his little dream catcher. Not happening today here, buddy. Those dream catchers hasn't been catching shit. This little dream catcher earring over here before all these games, and he's out here just absolutely dropping the ball. That's crazy.
Fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Banner 18.
Banner 18.
Fucking nuts.
That's how we do it.
I haven't seen you in a god's age.
I know.
We were at UFC together not too long ago. And then
that was crazy. How about UFC? Dude, oh my God. UFC, Newark, New Jersey. Are you freaking kidding me, dude?
This is how,
dude.
You want to test your best friends? Here's
crazy.
the best friend test.
Whose car are we taking?
I call Colin. It's a Saturday morning, 9 a.m. I go, what are you doing tonight? He goes, probably nothing. And I go,
working.
What are your? Yeah, it's right. You were working.
Working.
I go, what are your thoughts? We go to UFC down in Newark, New Jersey. It's just a quick 4.5 hour ride. And then after the fight, which gets out at 1 a.m., we'll just drive back.
No. Because apparently Kev buys a hotel room just in case he has to take a shit. He's like, listen, there's no way we're going to be walking around Newark.
I'm not a big public shitter, so that is true. I purchased a hotel room.
Yeah.
And hilarious. Colin and I go to check into this hotel room, literally just a shit.
Right.
And we check in.
Literally just a shit.
And they go.
Oh, my
I go,
God.
just checking in for under Cooney. And they go, oh, okay, yeah. We have you in here for next week.
Right.
And then Colin and I, way too nice to say anything. We go,
that's
perfect. They looked at us like we were insane.
Right. And we go, no big deal. See you guys.
The front desk lady didn't initially say that. She grabs a manager.
Right.
Manager comes over and be like, we are so sorry. Like, it appears you booked the wrong date.
Yeah.
And Colin and I are like,
Not a problem.
Take our bags back out of the lobby.
Not a problem. And then, no hotel room right out of the gate. No parking, no hotel room. And then we finally square all that away. Not the hotel room, because that just didn't happen altogether. Once that was done, that was done.
Canceled.
Park the car. And then we're like, let's go for, obviously we have 4 hours before the fight. Go for a beer, whatever.
Yep.
Trying to find a place to have a casual beer in Newark, New Jersey, dude, is
can't, because apparently everywhere is celebrating a quinceañera.
Yeah. Dude, we're just Google Maps trying to find literally an Applebee's.
The nines.
And what was the first place? Lit 21.
Lit 21.
Shout out to Lit 21. Okay, because me and Kev go to Lit 21.
It's probably still coming down from their white party.
They were there. It was a scheduled white party.
Got to wear all white to get in.
Yeah, and if you could just imagine a place in Newark, New Jersey, with people there for an all white party, and just Bad Bunny blaring.
It was Colin and I.
That's what Uber, it was.
I go, I think I found. Let's get grab casual beer. Let's find a lounge.
Right.
Let's sit in a booth and just talk. We never talk anymore.
We never talk.
Boom! I find this place called Lit 21. The Yelp reviews look good.
Yeah,
it looks like comfortable seating.
Everything looked good.
Ample amount of square footage.
Right.
We walk in and it's Bad Bunny.
It was almost like as soon as me and Kev walk in, like the DJ scratch, just stops. Everyone looks, and it's one of those places. White party, right? Bad Bunny to the max, right? And get a pat down on your way in.
You are going to get searched.
You are going to get,
and they're going to ask you to cough.
Searched by security, which was hilarious. And then it's just me and Kev, and we literally had one Bud Light.
Colin and I are the type,
which is almost that's never Like,
no,
it's almost inappropriate to have one Bud Light.
Right.
And we did.
We had one, paid our dues, and then left. And then we go to place number 2. It just got worse.
Yeah.
We couldn't get to break.
We
couldn't get out of there. We got pulled over there. We couldn't get out of there fast enough.
The next bar we went to was the Little Taste of Kenya.
Yes, there it is.
That was a Little Taste of Kenya.
Did we even eat? What did we get there?
No.
We ate. I think it was one more Bud Light there.
It smelled good in a Little Taste of Kenya, but just you already know, being IBS type of guys,
right?
You're not going to get a Little Taste of Kenya,
no, and then go to a fight without puckering the whole time.
No. So yeah, that was insane. But then we get to the fights. The fights were amazing,
insane. Absolutely insane. Those events are Dude, we were saying this. They do need to cut some of those cards out because you get in there we got in there at 5:30. We didn't get out till 1:30, 2 a.m.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's crazy talk. And then we drive home.
And then, so now
we just drive home.
The best part is it's 2 a.m. We get in the parking lot. And for those of you that have parked at, like, say, Gillette, if you get out after the game's over, you're going to sit in the parking lot for probably another 2 hours before you move.
That was terrible.
And I don't know if you guys have met Colin. Thin patience.
Yeah, no, that was so bad.
We get in there, no one's moving, and Colin goes, it's 10 seconds.
Let me go check this out.
Yeah. Colin gets out of the car. Let me see what's happening.
Let me go see what's going on.
Another hour of us sitting there.
Yeah, it was so bad. And then 4-hour drive back, listening to the craziest podcast. Well, who's that scientist that says the most outlandish shit?
Neil deGrasse Tyson or whatever his name is.
Me and Kev, 4 hours, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he said something so out of line. And I remember just like falling asleep, trying to make sure like you're not falling asleep, but I'm like kind of going off. And then Neil deGrasse Tyson explains that like the reason why there is life on Mars also some reason equates to why like you fart in your sleep.
Yeah.
It was crazy
accusations.
Shit, dude.
It was
accusations. Accusations. False accusations.
It was the hilarious part is like as we're traveling back home, I was like, oh, we're in Connecticut. You know what else is in Connecticut? The Conjuring House. Right. So Colin and I play.
Let's scare ourselves.
Colin and I play the Conjuring documentary where we get the real story of the Conjuring.
Right. This will keep us up.
It's now 3:30 a.m., the darkest hour of the night. And I was like, did you pack your Ouija board perchance? I have my to-go board.
I feel like summoning some demons right now because I'm tired.
It's like a perfect like full moon out. We're only Colin and I on that dark 2-lane road through Connecticut.
Right.
And it's Colin and I listening to the audio file of the true story of The Conjuring House.
The truth.
We got that.
The true story of The Conjuring. And then it's me and Kev pausing it every 5 minutes. So you really think, like, because think about it, right? And then we just get into this whole 20-minute podcast of us.
Yeah. And then we pull home here. It's like 7 a.m.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
Well, dude, I don't know about you. I slept that day. I think I got in bed at 8 a.m.
Oh, I was out.
And I think I slept till like 1:30.
I was out like a baby. Yeah. As soon as my head hit the pillow, I was out cold. But, I mean, that was still wicked fun. And the box was sick.
Yeah, that was cool.
Food, drinks.
Shout out Celsius.
Shout out to Celsius. Yep. Had the food, had the drinks, whatever you wanted. And then the fights, there was a bunch of good fights too. I mean, shout out to Poirier too. It obviously didn't end well, but I mean, that was a really good fight.
Was insane.
And he did really well.
Dude,
too.
That was my second time going to one of those events. I'm hooked.
Yeah.
Like it's a bummer that the McGregor card got canceled in Vegas because I was looking for tickets for you and I.
That would have been
but now with him not going, it's like
that would be a sight to see.
Yeah. Well, Banner 18.
Banner 18.
City of Champions.
Not a big deal.
You know, just a bunch of winners. Just a bunch of big. Here's the deal, Rick. Plain and simple. Celtics are the best there is.
We just wake up and we piss excellence. Yeah. That's what we do around here.
We're just big, hairy American winning machines.
That's just what we do.
That's it. You know?
Let's go.
Celtics by $1 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the No Limits Podcast.